Well, we're back. The Adam Cohen Coach's Corner, episode 10. As we are about to hit the month of November, a lot of good things to talk about here for the women's soccer program. Coach, we'll start off as we usually do. We'll look back at last week. 2 victories to close out the regular season. We'll start off with the St. Michael's game. Certainly a very physical game, on both sides. A game that was, up in question, well into the second half. But ultimately, on senior day, you're able to get the goal from Vicky Condi and come away with a 1-0 win. Just give us your thoughts on the performance and also what it meant to send the seniors out with a win in their last home game.
Yeah, I was going to mention senior day. I think that's always an important day to recognize the seniors and what they've accomplished and what they've meant for the program. But what I really like about our group is that the game was the priority, and the seniors made that known to the rest of the team that getting the result that day was the most important thing. So I really respect the girls for that. And you hit the nail on the head, Mike. Carrie DiBiase, brilliant assist to Vic Condi. Outstanding one-time finish to the far post, actually hit the inside of the post and in. So they did a very good job executing, and the original ball actually came from Christine Aller to Carrie, and then Carrie very precise assist to Vic Condi's for the finish.
If you haven't checked out the goal or the highlights from that one, check out our YouTube page. It's up there again. Perfectly placed shot by Vicky when all is said and done. So now you go up on the road to Bentley, and knowing that your result and also combined with St. Rose's result would dictate where you finished in the regular season standings. Last year Bentley beat you by a goal here at Jestow, and then again you get to return the favor now up at Bentley on Saturday. You win, St. Rose loses, you end up third place in the standings with a home game now for the conference tournament as a reward. But let's first talk about Bentley and your take on that game.
We knew that was going to be a difficult game, going up there, playing on their field. There's not many fields or stadiums left in our conference, Mike, that are grass, that are natural grass, and they are. It's a nice field, but it's a little bit of an adjustment. Our girls did very well with it, but we knew it was going to be a tough game. Vic Bunani did a great job, really off what could have been an assist from Vic Condi. Vic Bunani took a kid 1-versus-1, finished very well to the near post. And then the game-winning goal eventually from Caroline Stottle came from an assist from Megan Howard. And a lot of times on those plays or those sequences, people only see one or two people. The person who had the assist, the person who had the goal. But really, in a lot of those goals, it's really a group effort, a coordinated effort, and that was no exception in that game. But yeah, getting the 3 points, finishing in third. Helps just put us in a better position to get a home field for postseason and move forward from there. If we do well.
Yeah. The immediate reward, home game against Pace tomorrow night. This is a Pace team. We've seen this script before this year. You fall behind, and some late magic and dramatics to come away with 1 or 3 points, depending on how it goes. Same boat the first game, down 1-0 late in regulation. You get the game tying goal late. Stottle with the winner. I'm sure you're expecting another hard-fought, evenly matched game tomorrow night against Pace.
Of course, Mike Wynn at Pace does a very good job of getting his groups and his teams organized and prepared. So they're going to be, they're going to come in, they're going to be ready to go, and we're going to have to be ready for that and make sure we match and try to exceed that. That's our priority right now, making sure we're ready for that match tomorrow night.
Yeah. We have talked a lot about Caroline Stottle in our previous episodes for her work on the field. Certainly she continues to move up the Southern all-time lists, goal-wise and points-wise, but really received an outstanding academic honor last week, named to the COSIDA Academic All-District team. She almost has a 4.0 GPA.
Yeah.
She has her academics certainly in order. She'll now move on for Academic All-America consideration. Just again, for Caroline individually and for the program, what does that mean for that particular honor?
We're so proud of Caroline, and that's why we love her. It's not just performance on the field. Really, it's much, much bigger than that. She's such a great person, such a great student. She does have a 3.98 GPA. I think, maybe freshman year she got an A-. that dropped her down from the 4.0 to a 3.98. So, she's going to graduate in December. She's going to move on to graduate school. She has just a really bright future ahead of her. But you know what? I was looking at her stats, and each year, in terms of her statistical output and helping us win games, she's gotten better and better on the field as well. So, I don't think that can be minimized. A lot of people, good players come in, maybe have a good freshman year, and then there's some decline somewhere. But she's gotten better and better and better each year, each of her 4 years. So we're just so proud and happy for Caroline, and I think the best is yet to come for her.
Coach, last question for you. With this cumulative picture right now, you are in a situation where you're ranked regionally as it relates to the NCAA tournament, so that's still potentially in the cards. The ECAC tournament could also be a possibility going forward, but it's also a situation where you lose tomorrow night and maybe have a situation with no postseason. So with all of that said, knowing what could be ahead, does it worry you, or does it keep the focus in a different direction based on what you're trying to get accomplished in the short term with what could be on the horizon long term?
No. No, we gotta take care. We have a short turnaround from our game on what was that, Wednesday? No, Saturday,
yeah.
And our game tomorrow night is Tuesday. In between that Saturday and Tuesday, it's recovery, regeneration, and just try to prepare for this game coming up tomorrow night. That's really the only thing we can look at.
Yeah. Well, we know we will be talking next week. We're hopefully talking about a strong run in the NE10 tournament, and hopefully some more postseason action to come. Coach, good luck this week.
Thank you so much, Mike.
All right, have a great week, everybody, and we'll be back next week for the Adam Cohen Coach's Corner.